The Fort Worth ISD Long Range Facilities Plan is reshaping the future of our district. Fort Worth ISD partnered with education consultant Engaged to Learn and PBK Architects to define how our district can provide an education that meets the demands of an increasingly unpredictable future. The three-phase process created a set of master facility plans to prepare Fort Worth learners for success.
I've been a part of Fort Worth ISD since 1980. And when you hear that, it may not seem like I'd be a part of Fort Worth ISD for that long, but I've actually been a student, a teacher, a principal, and now central office for a number of years. And one of the things that I think about as I dig into this innovative learning for our future process is it reminds me of when I was a student, because I had a fantastic experience. As I moved on and my eyes were opened up to more of Fort Worth ISD, I realized everyone wasn't having that same experience. And so to be a part of an initiative like this, innovative learning for our future process, really gives us an opportunity to take a look at teaching and learning for the future of students here in Fort Worth, and look at how we can redesign what's happening for students all over this city. It's really motivating and powerful. It's really what I got into education to do.
Being a part of the Educational Design Committee has been really eye-opening. It's helped me to see how many people in our community really care about the futures of our kids. I've been a part of a year-long process where we've taken inventory of every resource available at our disposal for education. And everything from the bricks and mortars of the school buildings to the financial resources available to the programs that we're implementing. And they've all been put on the table so that we could make sure that we were educating our kids to the best of our ability. The new educational framework is something that puts students at the forefront and allows teachers to be fellow learners, helping to transfer the responsibility of education back into the right hands.
In Phase 1, various district stakeholders participated in community conversations about their highest hopes for learners. Teachers, administrators, community members, business leaders, parents, and even students gave feedback on their ideal education through 65 different face-to-face opportunities for dialogue and through participation in an online survey.
Being a part of this from the beginning stages, and I really do consider myself lucky that I've gotten to partner with Engaged to Learn through this process, that I've gotten to be involved in all steps, from talking with the community, getting surveys out to hear what our community had to say, doing stakeholder meetings with different people from all aspects of our community, and then analyzing what we heard from our community, taking that to a group that's here to look at instructional design and create a new framework for teaching and learning, and work with a solid team of community and school personnel to really come up with these ideas of how teaching and learning can be innovated here in Fort Worth ISD, and really look at what we can do to make students more engaged and a part of their learning.
Once the community provided their input, the district created a design team of Fort Worth ISD internal and external stakeholders. Engaged to Learn facilitated this team through the process of analyzing the community input from Phase 1 to develop a framework of desired learner outcomes, skills, and behaviors necessary to achieve the community's desired vision of learning. From this design work, the Fort Worth ISD's learning model was developed. The team used this framework to create a set of design principles and a rubric called the Learning Environment Assessment of Readiness and Needs to assess each campus facility's ability to support the desired learner experience. During this Phase 2 design work, PBK was out assessing each of the identified campuses in Assessment Scope 1 to determine all of the current life cycle needs of each facility.
This entire process of being part of the educational design team has been very positive for me, and I found it to be very collaborative too. We've had parents, community members, teachers, librarians, as well as district personnel all coming together to be a part, and what's been remarkable is the degree to which we've all really been thinking the same about what teaching and learning should look like. And I think what's most encouraging about this process is that from the get-go, it's really been about the student and about thinking about what teaching and learning needs to look like. And I think through that process, that then became the foundation in which the district is going to reflect a little deeper about all the other processes and about the way that we operate as a district. So I think looking forward, we will really see some real change, some real transformation in how the district operates and how our facilities function and look, as well as really creating the opportunities for our students that will empower them and enable them truly to be the best that they can be.
So this was a truly unique and innovative process in which centered around the collaborative effort of all the district stakeholders. The students, their parents, the teachers, the staff, and the entire community came together to develop powerful strategies and recommendations to transform the learning environments so that our students could reach their fullest potential.
In Phase 3, an assessment team was formed that included an e2L facilitator, a team from PBK, district level and campus administrators, along with community members. The assessment team used the LEARN rubric to assess each facility's ability to support the design principles outlined in the rubric. Based on this assessment, the team identified the needs of each campus as outlined in Assessment Scope 1. As this assessment was completed, PBK led campus administration through a design process where new programming and facility modifications based on programming changes were designed into the current facility. This collaborative process allowed the campus leader to understand and contribute to the possibilities for the long-range plan for that particular campus. All of these program modifications, LEARN rubric assessment recommendations, and life cycle needs have been compiled into a master list of opportunities for the district to consider to improve each campus over the long term. The Fort Worth ISD Long Range Facilities Plan has been truly a collaborative, community-led initiative that will improve the learning experience and environment for Fort Worth learners, enhancing the district's ability to meet the mission of preparing all students for success in college, career, and community leadership.
My name is Cynthia Rincon. I'm the Chief of Human Capital Management. I moved to the district about 9 months ago. So when this collaborative process started, I had the opportunity of participating both as a district leader and as a Fort Worth ISD parent of a 7th grader. Through thought-provoking activities intended to guide our thinking about what is really needed to transform student learning, the district has created conditions for instruction to lead district decisions while considering the voices of parents, of students, of community, and staff. We have a plan that will allow us to celebrate the possibilities for all students. And so for me, as a member of the Fort Worth ISD family and as a parent, this is a great place to be.
One really has helped me gain a much greater understanding of the complex issues that face our public school system today. And at the same time, a very deep appreciation for the caliber of talent and leadership that we have in our public school system. I believe that the resulting plan that has come out of this process is going to be one that really prepares our students for the careers of our future. I found it to be innovative, very inclusive, research-based, and a powerful tool to help us transform our instructional environment to answer the needs of our students going into the future. It's been a tremendous process, and I really think that it deserves the wholehearted support of our entire community.
Just the opportunity for where we can go and for what we can do for the students of Fort Worth, it just really makes me hopeful, and I guess that's my word, is that I'm hopeful that this learning process, that this new innovative learning approach can really change the educational experiences that all students in Fort Worth ISD have, so that when I think back to the way that I remember my educational experience in Fort Worth, the students that we have now look back on their time in Fort Worth ISD and know that the foundation and the experience they had prepared them for whatever's ahead of them in college, career, or community leadership.